Hello everybody, welcome back to SSB Crack Exams. I am Anuradha, and in today's session I am going to discuss about one of the four most important psychological tests which is conducted by SSB, and that is none other than the word association test, or WAT as it is known. Now, you know that it's one of the four psychological tests employed by the SSBs in phase 2 of their testing procedure to evaluate a candidate's patterns of thought, personality, temperament, achievements, failures, and emotional responses based on the principle of his or her subconscious mind. Like that, in this test also, a candidate is judged by the psychologist for his or her OLQs, or officer-like qualities. There are, however, some things that a defense aspirant must know about WAT, or word association test, before appearing for the SSB interview. So here I am with the discussion on WAT, which will help you immensely for your preparation for your SSB interview. But before that, let me inform you that now if you want to prepare for the written tests of various defense competitive examinations, you can visit our website ssbcrackexams.com, check out the courses there and subscribe to those courses. You can also follow us on our YouTube channel SSB Crack Exams, our Instagram page, our Twitter page, and you can also log on to learn.ssbcrackexams.com to know more about our courses. We also have our mobile app, and you can get our mobile app from the Google Play Store. So download it right now. So let's start with the roadmap that we are going to follow for today's session. First, we are going to know what is WAT or WAT, how is WAT conducted in SSB, how to improve writing WAT responses in SSB, and then I'm going to show you some sample WAT words and responses. So let's start with first point, and that is what is WAT. Now, WAT, or word association test, believed to be developed by Carl Jung, is one of the most vulnerable of many projective approaches taken up by the psychologists for personality assessment. A list of words is presented one at a time to the subject, who is asked to respond with the first word or idea that comes to mind, often in a form of sentence in SSB. It is also known as idea writing test. The words in WAT are designed and arranged in a way to extract the subject's spontaneous reaction. Many of the stimulus words may appear to be emotionally neutral. For example, building, first, tree, etc., or words that tend to elicit personalized reactions. For example, mother, hit, love, and so on. The idiosyncratic or unusual nature of one's word association responses can be evaluated by comparing them to standard published tables of the specific associations given by large groups of other people. Now, coming to how is WAT conducted in SSB, I'm going to tell you the most important things that you should know. First of all, a list of 60 words are shown one by one on a screen to the candidates in SSB. These words will be those types of words which are used in our day-to-day life. A total of 15 seconds will be given to the candidates to read a single word and write their response in the form of a complete sentence on the answer sheet. After 15 seconds, a new word will appear with a beep on the screen, and the candidate has to repeat the same procedure. Now, how to improve, or the steps to improve writing WAT responses, and this is very important. So please make a note of it while I'll explain it to you point by point. First of all, WAT is not a test of grammar or vocabulary. So write simple sentences containing not more than 4 to 5 simple words, maintaining a simple grammatical structure. Concentrate mainly on the correct ideas. Next, do not mug up sentences for a word and write. Be natural and write whatever ideas come to your mind the first time you see the word. Next, avoid using single words, phrases, universal truths, or idiomatic expressions as they show no original thoughts. Try to write a complete sentence. Do not write the meaning of the word. Use the same word or its different parts of speech while forming a sentence. For example, if the word brave is displayed on the screen, you can make sentences with either brave or bravery or braving. Next, write positive, constructive, and meaningful sentences. Do not write negative or antisocial responses. Avoid using I, me, or my in the sentences. This will show you are self-centric. For example, instead of writing, I choose my friends carefully, you can say, people say to choose your friends carefully. Next, avoid using any articles, a, an, or the in the sentences to make the sentences shorter. Maintain the serial in which the words are shown. Even if you are unable to write complete sentences for some, write the word down and later tactfully manage to construct short and easy sentences with the words, perhaps while turning or adjusting the pages. Try to incorporate at least one of the OLQs in each of your response. Try to avoid writing down your responses in a bad handwriting as much as possible. Avoid scribbling, overwriting, or striking off the responses as much as you can. Even if you want to make a correction, for example, in the spelling of a word, strike neatly through the word only once and write down the correct spelling. But it is advisable to be super careful while writing down your responses on the answer sheet. Do not use modal verbs like can, could, must, should, may, might, ought to, and so on. Turn the negative words into positive by generating a positive response by two methods. A. Denial method and B. Remedial method. Now, denial method denies the negative words by using words like no, not, never in a sentence, whereas remedial method remedies the negative word using words like cures, removes, overcomes, eliminates, etc. in a sentence. Take for example a negative word like accident. Now, you can either write accidents don't occur if we are careful on road by using the denial method, or a stop in drink and drive prevents accidents through the remedial method. Practice writing responses, keeping timers. Practice a lot and every day, starting one or better 2 months before your SSB interview. For the list of WAT words, you can log on to our website www.ssbcrack.com and practice accordingly. Practice thinking optimistic and positive thoughts every day. Do some meditation or yoga, eat healthy food, and try thinking positively about anything and everything you came across. This will really help you with writing positive responses even for negative words for WAT in SSB. Now, let me skip on to the sample WAT words and responses. So here you go. The first word is junior. Now, I'll show you sample responses that you can give for this particular word. You can write, junior commissioned officers are backbone of the unit. The quality which will be shown through your sentence will be of knowledge. The meaning of junior in this sentence means the JCO rank in the army. Next, you can also write, senior cadet is a friend, philosopher, and guide for his understudy. Now you can see the word junior is not used in this sentence, but instead its antonym or opposite, that is the word understudy, is used. Now, you can see here that the word junior is not used in this sentence, but instead its meaning, that is its synonym, understudy, is used. Therefore, you can also construct a sentence using its synonym or meaning. And it will show, in this sentence, the sentence shows the quality of military knowledge as well as leadership quality, one of the OLQs. And the meaning in the sentence for the word understudy is a junior cadet. You can also write learning is a bond between junior and senior, which will show your caring nature, and the meaning of the word junior used in this sentence is understudy again. Going on to the next word, brave. And the sentences you can write are bravery always pays off as good deeds. It shows the qualities of optimism, and the meaning in the sentence of bravery is courage. You can also write a brave soldier is always respected, showing the qualities of patriotism, and the meaning is of gallantry or a gallant soldier. Braving challenges keeps us strong. It will show your courage, one of the OLQs. And the meaning of braving in the sentence means facing challenges. Right? The next word is pay. And the responses you can write are PayPal is an easier way to transfer funds between two parties. It shows that you are of exploring nature. And PayPal is an e-commerce platform to transfer funds, as you know. Or you can write Vijay Shekhar Sharma is the founder of Paytm. Now you all know what Paytm is. It's an Indian e-commerce company, and however it shows that it is destined. Hard work always pays as success. Shows the qualities of optimism and hard-working nature in you. And the meaning used here for pays in the sentence is to reimburse. The next word is crook. Now this is a negative word. Now how will you write it in a positive way? Let me show you that. Pollution is pretty crook in Delhi nowadays, showing your qualities of knowledge and being updated. And by the word crook in this sentence, it means bad, unpleasant or unsatisfactory situation. You can also write he crooked a finger while saving the dog from drowning, showing your helping nature without worrying about your selflessness. The meaning of crooked or crooked is bending. Juvenile crooks should also be tried as adults for heinous crimes, showing the qualities of power of expression, one of the OLQs as you know, and the meaning of crooks in this sentence is criminal. The next word, and this is also a negative word, is careless. Now let's see what are the responses you can write for the word careless. Accidents can be avoided without being careless. Shows your responsible nature. Okay, and the meaning is incautious when you are not cautious. Now responsibility is one of the OLQs as you know. Next, carelessness has cost many people their lives. Okay, quality shown is of alertness, and the meaning here means negligence. Carelessness of your followers could be excused as long as they don't pose problems, and you can see the word don't use here. Denial method is used here. Okay, whereas in the first sentence avoided is used, which is of remedial method, right? Now, so the last sentence here shows the quality of leadership, which is one of the OLQs, and the meaning of the word carelessness in the sentence means remiss. So like this, you can just see the words and practice on your own at the comfort of your home. You can log on to our website and you can check a long list of WAT words that have been given, and you can practice them keeping timers and writing responses. Also, you can follow the tips and the ways that you can improve your WAT responses, writing responses for the WAT words like that by following the session. So I hope going through all these important points to remember and the steps to improve writing responses for WAT in SSB, you have got all you need to know about WAT that will help you to prepare in a better and a more efficient way for your SSB. Moreover, work hard and believe in your dreams. Also, do not forget to relax and de-stress yourself every now and then. Also, do not forget, and this is important for WAT, think positive and be positive. For a more better practice, you can follow the links of these books given in the description box below. So work hard, believe in yourself, dream big, don't forget to de-stress yourself and relax at the end of the day. Also think positive and be positive. Jai Hind.